Let's see if this works now. Oh, here we go again. We'll have to do this in 2 parts. All right, I'm going to write some words on my little board, and they're going to be a little, and you're going to read them as we get them on there. What word is that? Lip. And then we're going to do the next one. This is almost like our word building. Taking away the P. And now I have the word it, like I lit a candle with a match. The next one, mom or dad might use this when they go to the grocery store. They make a, you got it, a list. Let's read the 3 that we have so far. Lip, it, lit, list. And I'm going to change the next one to mean at the very end. And who knows what that is? It is a last. Last. Let's read these quickly. Lip, lit, list, last. Now I'm going to add a different color so that we can tell some of what we're doing a little different than the other part. I'm going to write a word, and I'm going to put it up in front of you. And we have these on the gym floor. They are mats. And the next one is what holds up the sails on a sailboat or a big schooner or an old-fashioned sailing vessel are the big wooden masts. They used to have at least 3 on those big old ones, like on the Mayflower or on some other ones. Now, if something has already happened, it is in the past. Are you seeing a few things that I'm seeing? Are you seeing ST? Well, that's TS, but ST. ST is always going to say st. So past. Now here's the next one where it's going to change up completely. We're scrambling the letters, and it's going to say pats, like a mama pats the baby. Pats. All right, here's our next row. And on this one, we have double L. Double L, and whenever we see twin letters, 2 letters that are exactly the same, make one sound. So let's look at this. We have the word, well, some of you are feeling this way. You are at home and you are ill. Now remember, we've had these words last week as well. Some of them. You went up the hill, or you fell down the hill, was one of our sentences. And then the next one is something I might say to you if you're all wiggle waggly, got a case of the wiggles. I might say, oh, please be still. So we have ill, hill, still. Now I'm going to throw a different one at you. It's going to say something that a clown or someone at the circus might use to make themselves taller. It's called a stilt. And that's like these funny wooden things that have a, excuse me, a place for your feet. And you walk, maybe I need some stilts. I could be nice and tall. Stilt. All right, here's our next row. We're just going to keep going with this. And it says, oh, let's see what this says. Now I see SL at the beginning. Slim. Slim means narrow or skinny. Slim. And here's something that you might slide on something and you might slip. Slip. Remember, we've talked about those words that spelled the same, sound the same, and have more than one meaning. I believe that's our homonym, or is that our homophone? Well, let's find out what it is. It doesn't point it out here today. I love when they remind us what those are because it helps to know them. When a word sounds the same, spells the same, but has more than one meaning. That's always a good thing to know. Let's go on to the next one. Here is a boy's name. It's the name of my nephew. His name is Sam. Sam. So we have slim, slip, Sam, and a big word at the end, which I don't think I'm going to be able to fit on here. We'll give it a try. Well, it's kind of squeezed on there. I don't know if you can see that last one. Stamp. Stamp. You can stamp your feet, or you can put a stamp on something, or you can stamp out something else. You can have a stamp that's like a sticker, or a stamp that you stamp with your foot, or you can press something on to make us an impression, which is also to stamp something. All right, now I'm going to just use these words, and let's see if you know the answer. You know what we do here with all of our riddle time. And here it is. Something you put on a letter is a, look at all the words. Is it a lip, a lit, a list, a last, a mats, masts, past, or pats? Ill, hill, still, stilt, slim, slip, Sam, or is it a stamp? Something you put on a letter. I think you got it. It is a stamp. Without one of those stamps, your mail will go nowhere. Here's our next one. Something you stand on to be taller. Oh, did you remember that one? The one that the clowns might use at the circus? I think you got it. Stilt. Stilt. And they don't just have one stilt, they use two. Usually it goes as stilts. The tall pole in the middle of the ship that holds up the sail is it's in the top green row. Look across. Is it a mats? Is it masts? Is it past? Or is it pats? I think you have it. It is the word masts. And if it's just one, it just goes by a mast. And then we stop with the T. If there's three of them or two of them, then we add the S to make it more than one. That's called a plural word. Now, what is the opposite of the future? Like, in a week or two is the future. But if something's already happened, it is in the, you got it, the past. Past. And now, here it goes. Remember I talked to you about the words that they are spelled the same. They sound the same when you read them or you say them, but they have more than one meaning. And those are for sure the homonyms. The homonyms can have more than one spelling, I mean, not spelling, they can sound exactly the same, spell exactly the same, and mean two or more meanings, because slip has a lot of meanings, and there's a few more words out there that are great homonyms as well. All right, boys and girls, we're going to stop on this. Tomorrow, we are going to be doing some other things with reading, and I want you to have a piece of paper tomorrow with you so you can practice your writing and you can practice spelling some words, and then we'll go ahead and read our little mini books. Okay, have a nice day. Talk to you at math time. Bye.